Vor langer Zeit lebten die Menschen glücklich und zufrieden. Niemand bemerkte den Schatten, der sich langsam über ihnen ausbreitete. Die Dunkelheit trübte ihre Sinne und das Böse fraß sich tief in ihre Seelen. Vom Wahnsinn getrieben schmiedeten sie einen Pakt mit dem Teufel. Zu später Stunde kamen sie zusammen, um gemeinsam die Mächte der Finsternis mit ihrem sündigen Blut zu rufen, sie zu erlösen von ihrer sterblichen Existenz, den Anbeginn einer neuen Welt vor Augen. Und so begab es sich, dass nach 100 Jahren das Böse wieder Fleisch geworden war. Als unsterbliches Geschöpf der Nacht kann es die Gestalt des Wolfs, der Fledermaus oder des Nebels annehmen. Es labt sich am Blut der Menschen. Dracula, der Fürst der Finsternis, Herr des Teufelsschlosses, ist auferstanden.
Hi, this is Klex Yoshi recording this for Nintendo World Report and Radio Free Nintendo's RetroActive on Akumajou Dracula X Chino Rondo. I figured I'd just do this quick little unedited little playthrough and yeah, I shall name my file jbizzle. Figure out which one of you on the podcast is jbizzle on your own time. I don't know. I love this game. Couple fun facts. This music playing right now was used in Castlevania Circle of the Moon with surprising audio clarity. And that intro that I showed actually uses the vocal track from the PSP version. The only change to this port, strangely enough, yeah, I thought I'd just get my thoughts out in video form. I'm probably better at typing up my manifestos on the forums, but this seemed a little bit more interesting, a bit more dynamic, and I can really gush about this game. I love the use of FMV, even though it looks a little cheesy in some parts because they didn't have a super big animation budget. And yeah, I kind of love this game and its anime as fuck aesthetic, early 90s anime. I love so many things about this game. So I'm kind of monitoring the recording software while I'm playing off TV on my Wii U gamepad. If the microphone is picking up any of that, that's not super great, but so we have this little prologue bit with Richter riding into town, and death comes to berate us. Okay. I was like, whoops. Wow. This intro part is not that hard, and I'm just goofing. There we go. Richter has a couple moves you might want to know about, people on the forums. If you double tap the jump button, he does a little backflip. It's kind of the precursor to the backdashes that Metroidvania heroes would get. We automatically get a fully upgraded chain whip in this game. The daggers are slightly better already, and we can jump on and off of stairs. That's a godsend. Stairs no longer being your bane is like the greatest asset to this. You still have the stiff controls. Yeah, daggers you throw them in triplicate, and the item crash is pretty cool. I will get to item crashes a little later. For now, I just kind of want to play. You get a cutscene here in the PSP version. If you hit up, that says Algeba Village, which is one of the villages from Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. A lot of the sprites that we're going to be seeing for enemies and such, like, I'm pretty sure almost every single asset in this game has been recycled for a different Castlevania game somewhere, somehow. Not all of them got, like, flipped immediately. Like, there's quite a few you see in, like, Symphony of the Night and stuff. But there's others that, like, don't get reused until, like, I think as far as Portrait of Ruin, Order of Ecclesia was pretty good about not reusing a ton of stuff. But, like, man, one of the hallmark features of this game is that there's kind of a multiple path system in place. We could either go through the door, which is the way we're supposed to, or we can break this wall, kill the ectoplasm. I said kill the ectoplasm. The curse status effect just makes Richter move in slow-mo for a little bit in this. And then that pit down there is actually not pit death. But we're not going to take the alternate path. We're just going to stay the main course. There's a really nasty sea serpent. And the extra stages that you get to via the alternate paths are all pretty rad. But, yeah. I haven't played this game a long-ass time, so my play is incredibly sloppy here. Ow. I forgot the grin is the tell for the... Yeah, because these golems get reused in Portrait of Ruin. Whoop. And there we go. That's out of the way. Collecting more hearts. This is a Castlevania game. And yeah, the flip lets you get out of the way of some stuff if you're really skilled. But I'm having an off day, ladies and gents. But yeah, I love this game's aesthetic. I love the music. The soundtrack here is kick-ass. I'm just talking over it and shitting on it. And then we're at the first boss, which is this wyvern. I believe this wyvern is the only boss that does not have a desperation attack. You should be good just throwing axes at this guy. But if you hit select, you also get an item crash, which you can use an item crash as long as your hearts are glowing green and white up there. And item crashes tend to be screen nukes, or they can do a lot of damage. It's all dependent on the sub-weapon you have. But the most important thing is you should get lined up right here. And when the orb forms, you... Oh, I messed up. Catching the orb while backflipping is kind of an amazing experience. Okay, I got 5 minutes. We got Vampire Killer playing in this level. And really, I wanted to play up to this level to show everybody in the forum thread a real important trick for this game. If you want to have an easier time, because Richter kind of he has the Belmont strut. He has that traditionally stiff Belmont controls, and overall, maybe not a lot of people are gonna get on with him, So really, there's only 2 stages you have to play as Richter. Yeah, there's an alternate character you can play as in this game, and I'm gonna be showing her off really quick as soon as I get to her. Yeah, it's risky sometimes jumping upstairs, but ultimately it's a quicker path to movement. These zombies and peeping, I'm pretty sure the peeping eyes do not get reused in Symphony of the Night, but the zombies definitely do. And peeping eyes get reused later. I'm pretty sure a reasonable facsimile to the sprite gets reused in Harmony of Dissonance. Because Harmony of Dissonance has this weird thing going on where, like, it's a GBA game, so they didn't have much resolution to work with, but they wanted to, like, make the look of this game, like, get the look of this game in Symphony of the Night in particular down. Don't worry about the behemoth. You just gotta keep moving. You want that key. Get that key and do not let it go. And also, don't fall in the hole. Oh my goodness. Couple other tips. If you item crash without having a sub-weapon, Richter gets a flame whip. It increases his damage a little bit. I always love that. If you item crash with the key, Richter jumps up and goes, whoops. So I always found that funny. Wall meat! This room's kind of a pain in the ass. The spawning in mermen make it quite treacherous. Because there's not really a rhyme or reason to mermen. But if we throw the key here and get rid of the Dark Priest shaft and step into the light,
俺はリヒター・ベルモンド、ヴァンパイアハンターだ。君は？
私はマリア・ラーネット。お兄ちゃんのことアネット姉ちゃんに聞いたことがあるよ。悪いおじちゃんをやっつけに来たんだけど捕まっちゃったの。マリアンジもヴァンパイアハンターなんだよ。だから今から友達ね。
友達ね。だがな、マリアにはまだ無理だ。悪いおじちゃんをやっつけるのはお兄ちゃんに任しときな。
そんなことないもん。マリア平気だもん。
Yep, you get a little girl to play as.